All right, we are back at Food Expo Day 2. We're gonna see what's popping. All the main halls are open now. And yeah, there's gonna be a shit ton more stuff to see. So excited to bring you guys along. Let's go. Some frogwa here that I'm trying, and I'm stoked for this. Have not tried this, but I love frogwa. Have not had frogwa for like 9 years, so. Produce that kind of like liver flavor that it's giving me, right? Man, that's good. That's amazing, guys. Guys, we are at Prime Roots, the best deli meats, in my opinion. You guys already know. I'm with the head of marketing, Tim Dale here, and we're gonna ask him a couple of questions about the brand. Excited to share with you guys. Tim, thanks for coming on the channel. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
What motivated you guys to start Prime Roots?
Yeah, well, first of all, our founders, Kim and Josh, big fans of deli meat. You know, they love that food and they love the deli culture generally. But when they learned the impact that deli meat, conventional deli meat, has on our bodies and the health of our planet, they knew that they needed to make a better product out there so that we can still satisfy our cravings for deli meat, but do it in a more sustainable and healthy way.
The texture is really on point. That's what I found with the salami, with like all the products, the bacon. Can you tell me a little bit more about the koji that you guys use and how that contributes to the meat?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so koji is a Japanese fungi. So it's similar to a root of a mushroom. It's used in things like soy sauce and miso. And if you look at it under a microscope, it's really fibrous in nature. So it's a good mimic for deli meat because it's similar to animal tissue more so than other plant-based proteins.
Yeah. Is there a fermentation process that actually, as a flavor compound, does that actually go into the meats?
Yeah, so we ferment our koji. We grow it through simple fermentation. So that component is being fermented there. And then we grow it in water, and then we dehydrate it to various levels based on if we're making pate or we're making salami. And yeah, then we mix in our spices, do various baking and drying techniques, things like netting of our ham, to come up with different products there.
Nice, man. So marketing is concerned.
Yeah.
How do you guys reach out to new customers, or what's been the most effective for you guys to do that?
Yeah, I think the best way to engage with our product is really taste it. We always say tasting is believing at Prime Roots. So yeah, I think going out there to the people at events, giving them samples is, I think, the best way to really experience our brand.
Have a really good product like these guys do, for sure. Well, thank you so much. It was a pleasure. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Everybody, check out Prime Roots. I'm dead serious about that. Guys, we're at Hot Ones. Y'all already know. This is the corn hot sauce made with the band Corn. It's got pineapple notes. It's got cilantro. It's supposed to be fairly mild, but we're gonna try it. Oh, yo, that's, I love that. Oh. That's like a taqueria in your mouth, dude.
This is Los Calientes. It's got tomatillo in it, so it's gonna be a little tangy. Applewood smoked serrano, so a little smoky. And then apricot for a little sweetness.
Heat level 5, guys. 5 out of 10. Let's go. No, that's mild. We need to go a step up.
This is the last dab. It's made with pepper X from Smoke and Egg Curry, hottest pepper in the world. Guinness Records just named it that. Yeah, it's mostly pepper and vinegar, so it's gonna be hot. You ready? Slowly your face starts to warm up and it builds, and then your whole body starts to like perspire a little bit, and then it does linger for about 2 to 5 minutes, I would say. Yeah. It's an experience, exactly.
Camera person loves this because she loves to see me tortured, so. The eyes are starting to go a little like, the vision's starting to blur. It's lingering. Oh, don't touch the eyes. That's what they say. Don't touch the eyes. I don't know if this is the right choice at 11 a.m. in the morning. We need some milk. We need some Oatly. Let's go find the Oatly bar. We're at Shroomeats here. I'm with the founder, Desaya, and yeah, hopefully she can help us answer some questions about the brand. Excited to hear what she has to say.
Yeah, thank you for coming to our booth. This is really exciting.
I wanted to know what inspired you, what motivated you to start this brand.
I was in sustainability originally, and we actually wanted to make food that would actually be friendlier to the planet and also friendlier for yourself. And at the same time, I was making this for my mom already in the kitchen. So everything kind of came together, and that started Shroomeats. And you know, we started developing from just like ground meat to patties to balls. We also have more flavors coming out too, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, so our products are made of only 6 ingredients, very simple, very natural. It's something your body knows and it trusts, you know.
There's a lot of alternative meat products out there, and I know it's a very competitive space, but you guys particularly use mushrooms. Why did you guys choose that type of ingredient versus everything else out there?
That would be the sustainability answer. So mushroom actually saves like 100 times more water and land space to grow versus, you know, soy or meat. So that's why we chose mushroom. And at the same time, it provides the fiber and the nutritions to your body. So again, you know, like everything kind of came together as a perfect answer for us. Because I mean, think about the foods you make at home. Like you would use mushroom for something meatier, right, as a vegetarian option. So that's why we chose our shiitake mushroom.
What has been the best piece of advice you could give for somebody starting into a food brand and jumping into the industry like this?
Make sure that your core is your customers. So to stay updated with the market. Things are changing very fast, especially with the generational gap. So make sure that you get caught up with that and make sure you provide what they're looking for and you're solving their issues. So we try to, you know, like have that as a core to our customers are number one. Our team is also number one. So we try to really value those two things.
Where can everybody find you guys?
We're in most of the independent stores in LA now. We're in the Midwest, and we're trying to work our way, you know, across the nation. So hopefully, we'll be right next to your door.
Perfect. Thank you, Desaya. Really appreciate it. We got the vegan ground meat here. Let's give this a try. Very mushroomy. I like that. I'm a big mushroom fan, so this was actually good. The seasoning, what is it? It's almost got like chorizo flavors to it, so I dig it. I dig it. That's very meaty, but it tastes healthy. It tastes good for you. As you know, I had to stop at my favorite spot, Miyoko Mozzarella, right now and see how that pops off. Oh. Tastes like mozzarella. It's creamy. It's got that graza oil on it. Herby. I love it. All right, we got the sun-dried tomato cream cheese here. Ooh. That's my favorite. I like that. We got the garlic parm butter on this and the pourable mozzarella. When you put it in the oven, it actually crisps up. Not crisp up, but it solidifies. So we're gonna try this. Just as I expected. I love Miyoko. Smooth, creamy, flavors. I feel like I'm in Napa Valley right now. That's just bomb. Guys, we got a new cream cheese here from BioLife. I'm kind of stoked. The reason why is because the old cream cheese kind of melts really fast, like gets kind of like a not creamy texture. So this is supposed to solve that issue. That means you're gonna be able to bake with it. You're gonna be able to do some crazy things, like maybe put it in some 110 wrappers and fry it and it'll hold its form. But let's give it a try. Here we go. Same exact great flavor that BioLife always has. I get the other cream cheese like all the time, but it's much more smoother. It's whipped a little bit, so it gives a good texture. I love it. All right, guys, I am behind the ramen bar at Immi. This is exciting for me because I got roots at this company for sure. I'm with the founder, Kaylee, co-founder Kaylee, and Kay-chan is right behind us serving up the good noodles. But I wanted to ask Kaylee some questions and get you some advice on starting a food brand. So yeah, can you give me a little bit about the motivation behind starting Immi so everyone can know?
Yeah, me and Kei-chan started this about 4 years ago. We both grew up in Asian food families, so my grandparents are produce farmers in Taiwan. His grandmother sold noodles out of a hawker stall in Thailand. And we've grown older and we've just seen our families suffer through chronic health conditions, primarily diabetes and high blood pressure. So we wanted to take one of the world's most popular foods, instant ramen. It's like a $52 billion market. It's been dominated by 3 conglomerates, and they haven't really reinvented anything in the past 50 to 60 years. So we made immi, which is the world's first low-carb, high-protein, and fully plant-based instant ramen.
You guys had a very strong direct-to-consumer play at immi early on before getting into retail. Can you tell me a little bit about why you chose that path versus just going retail full on?
Yeah, so instant ramen is like definitely it's a lighter product. It's easier to ship. I think shipping costs can kill you. So if you're like a beverage brand, you definitely don't want to be shipping a bunch of stuff direct to consumer. For us, we had proved that there was demand online. We actually did a lot of demand testing. We built a wait list around 35,000 people prior to launch. So we knew that people were willing to take a chance on buying better for you instant ramen on the internet. And you have to make sure the unit economics work. So on Meta, you have to make sure you're like first order profitable. And once we realized we could do that, then we just wanted to scale because people will try your product for the first time. We call it first time trial, and then they'll go back to retail, groceries to repeat purchase. So we think of direct to consumer as a really good like awareness, first time trial channel for us.
I would say he is like a master at marketing in a sense of just like having all his T's and I's just dotted, crossed. I mean, I just want to know personally how you think about marketing strategy for 2024 and like what recommendations you would have for somebody who is starting their brand, right? And how can they be successful in this kind of climate today?
Well, I know like both of you are creators, and I think like in this world, people trust the people behind the brand, not necessarily like big brands. So I always recommend building in public. So for anyone who's starting a brand today, I would actually recommend just like building in public on TikTok, just because it's so easy to get. It's not easy, it's still hard, but you can get a video that goes viral and just drives a bunch of brand awareness. You don't need to think of TikTok as a conversion channel. What I would do is direct people on TikTok to your landing page, collect their emails, and then build that relationship like continually over email. But it's amazing for collecting emails, and then you can always convert people over email. So definitely like as you're doing R&D, as you're like doing a lot of behind the scenes, like all that stuff should be on TikTok. You can do it on Facebook community, whatever you want, but TikTok is, your chance of going viral, and that's how I would like build the wait list. And then from there, you can do trade shows if you want, but I still think it's pretty easy to build a brand online before you start going into retail, which takes a lot of like bandwidth and different skill sets, so on and so forth.
Can I ask you what you guys are most excited about for this year? Coming up, are you guys releasing any new products or have new products?
So we just launched a cup noodle, which we are super excited about. These are going into retail later this year. So like Whole Foods nationwide, we're gonna be in Target as well in September. So we're pretty excited about these just because it cooks super fast. It's like you just pour boiling water, you microwave it. It's just like the traditional cup noodles you remember. And it opens up a lot of distribution channels. Like we're gonna be in UCLA, like all the the stores. You can think like airports, hospital systems, corporate campuses. So pretty excited about distribution opportunities for this. And I think we're just gonna focus on getting distribution first.
We'll be flying Cathay Airlines, and we'll just be able to like give me some immi, please.
That'd be amazing. Yeah.
Is there anything else we could let the public know, or anything you want people to know on my channel?
Give me immi. Give it a chance. Yeah, we're everywhere. And yeah, go to your local retailer, pick some up, and yeah, we hope you love it.
You heard it here first. Thanks, guys. What's crazy is that I'm finding like so many brands actually representing the Bay Area, which is dope. That's why I got San Francisco on this, because like there's a lot of Bay Area people here. All right, guys, so I'm at the Hodo booth right now with the founder, Min, and I am so honored that you are taking the time to speak to everybody here and myself. Thank you again, Min. I would love to ask you, I see your brand everywhere. What do you think has been the key to your guys' success at Hodo?
Well, I think for us, we just want to make delicious food, right? If you're at a natural food show, if you're making food, everyone's only gonna buy it again if it's delicious.
Right.
So everything we do has to be delicious, and that's the most basic thing. And then the second part is like, people gonna like it, and they're like, this is so good, what's in it?
Yeah.
Right? And then that's when they flip the package over, they look at the ingredients, they're like, okay, we recognize all this.
Yeah.
Delicious, nutritious, the rest will take care of itself.
How did you get into like soy and tofu and all those things?
Well, when I started the business nearly 20 years ago, there's no good tofu, right? And also people didn't know what it was. So we wanted to educate folks. So over the years, now we become the brand that everyone knows is the guy that really make tofu hip, the guy that's teaching people what to do with tofu. And then we're expanding beyond just like the white block. We make flavored tofu, and now we have a line of dips.
So, because I'm a cooking-based channel, I wanted to know, when you cook tofu, what is your favorite way to use it?
Man, you're putting me on the spot. So I like to eat our extra firm tofu. And the reason for that is very simple. I think we eat food like on an arc. And I'll use sushi as an example. When sushi was first introduced, people eat the tempura and the rolls. But now everyone want to eat the sashimi. Tofu's the same thing. Like we have a line of nuggets and crumbles and all that. And it's super convenient and delicious,
Yes.
right? But if you actually want to cook like yourself, like you want to cook with the pure and the best ingredient, the best in class ingredients. So for us, our best in class ingredient is our tofu block.
Makes sense. So anybody trying to start a food company, to be successful as you, what is one critical piece of advice that you would give somebody?
I don't know about like success because so much of it is random and luck, right? I started the company at a time when there's a farm to table movement. We're very lucky that the chefs took us into the restaurants, right? So, but I think like just, you should follow your passion. I tell my kids that, I tell people that. You know, if you make something good and you're proud of, that's a great starting point. And secondly, like, you gotta make money, right? So just grow slow. Like people ask me all the time, what makes like something successful? And I said longevity. The longer you can stick around, the more people are gonna discover you.
He did grow up in San Francisco, actually.
SF, that's right.
San
Francisco kid.
Kind of inspire you.
You know, like I know like it's a small city,
Yeah.
but there's always innovation, starting at the farmers markets. You know, and that's like, you know, that farmers market is really the beginning of farm to table movement.
Was that where you
That's
got
right, yeah. The Ferry Building.
Oh shit, he is a OG.
That's where you basically find Blue Bottle Coffee, Strauss, Cowgirl Creamery. So all the basically most important farm to table natural brands, many of them start there, including us. Next time I come back, he's got to cook me a meal.
I would be so honored.
Let's make that happen.
In San Francisco, we could make that happen.
We got it on TV now.
Awesome. Thank you again, man.
All right, man. Thanks, Brian.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, take care.
All right, I'm behind the counter with Brian, the founder of The Only Bean. Check these out, guys. These are so dope. Brian, I'm going to ask you some questions if you don't mind. Thanks for coming onto the channel.
Definitely.
Tell me what motivated you to do The Only Bean, and specifically edamame.
So my father-in-law is a PhD food scientist, and I'm a serial entrepreneur, so I've always been starting different businesses, but my goal was to create an impactful company with a unique product that's hard for people to copy. So to do that, I wanted to get in a space where we can do innovation, and with the snacks, nobody has ever roasted and seasoned edamame beans, and when I saw the protein content, the nutritional value, it's like a jackpot. That's when we launched. Yeah, we also have our pasta. Have you heard about our pasta at all?
Edamame pasta?
So over here we have our edamame pasta. There's edamame, black bean, and soybean. These are one ingredient pastas, so it's 100% edamame when you're eating the edamame pasta. 44 grams of protein, it's organic, vegan, kosher, gluten-free. But then our snacks is just like a broader market, higher velocity, yeah.
What would you say is like contributing to your guys' success right now?
Really, it's just getting the products out there and keep making sure that we have clean ingredients. We pay very close attention to focusing on being kosher, vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free. So it does take us a lot of time to develop the flavors, and we could spend like 6 months to 1 year figuring out how to make vegan ranch that tastes really good, because a lot of vegan ranch is like a little bit weird. Yeah, this tastes like Cool Ranch Doritos on crunchy roasted edamame beans. Yeah.
I love Cool Ranch Doritos. I haven't had them in a long time just because I'm plant-based, so I'm going to be excited for this one.
You're going to love these, man. You're going to love it. 11 grams of protein per bag. A lot of people don't like eating like protein bars, like sugar, like a lot of sugar. So this is a nice salty snack just after the gym or whenever you need to get some protein. And then the fiber content keeps you full for a long time. So for me, when I'm working and I'm too busy to eat, I'll just eat one of these and I'm good for another 2-3 hours.
That's sweet. That's sweet. Where can everybody find you guys or order you guys or get you guys?
So we actually work with a select amount of retailers. So Costco is one of our big partners. Costco, we're in the Bay Area, San Diego, Northwest, and then we're slowly going into nationwide Costco. And then Amazon, we're the #1 healthy snack on Amazon right now. So
hit them up on Amazon, guys, and Costco. You heard it. Well, thank you so much, Brian. It's been a pleasure. Appreciate your time. And yeah, thanks. What I've noticed is that there's a lot of like Asian food. And that's like every flavor profile that I've tasted, even from non-Asian food brands, has tasted like Asian food. So, I mean, I think I'm pretty stoked. I'm pretty excited for what the future has, because if it leans this way, it's gonna be like my palate for all food. So, anyways, we're gonna go check out Hall A and see what we can find there. Let's go. Guys, I just devoured 2 pieces of pepperoni pizza. This shit is fire. I'm not even gonna lie. The crispiness of it, it tastes legit as fuck. It tastes like pepperoni. It tastes meaty. It tastes crispy. It's like everything that I want in a pepperoni. Tofurkey. You guys gotta try this. All right, guys, I stumbled across the one and only Impossible Foods booth. Look at the size of this thing. It's massive. Let's go check out what they got. We got the hot dogs here. It's a madhouse in here, but we got the hot dogs. Look at the new packaging. It's all red. How crazy. They're going bold and red for 2024. I'm gonna be real. It's probably the realest I've ever been. This hot dog tastes like a fucking hot dog. I'm not lying. I just wanted to kind of cry right there, just a little bit, just a little bit. Everybody's tried to done a hot dog in the past, but this hot dog really tastes like a hot dog. That's it. It's good. It's complete. Mission's done. Plant-based food revolution is over. We're done. It's juicy. It's got that smoky flavor, good salty profile. It's just got that snap of a hot dog. I don't know. It's got everything, guys. I'm happy. What can I say? We're here. We made it. Just go into the fridge and tap the La Croix. Oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me? We're good. We're good now. We're on the road. We're in the road. Let's go. Just taking a relaxation at the Oatly booth. My feet are tired, but I did get a vanilla milkshake to try. So let's get it going. Get refreshed. Oh, that's nice. That's refreshing. Ah, I love that. I needed this so bad. What's up, guys? I am at the 24 Vegan booth. Amazing sauces. I am with the founder, Kim, and I'm going to ask her a few questions. I'm stoked to be here. Thank you for your time, Kim.
Hello, Brian, and hello, all the audience of GLC channel. Yeah. Thank you so much for having me today. I love GLC channel. They have a lot of good recipe, and Brian is such a good chef, don't you think so? And to answer your question, the reason I came to make all the product with 24 Vegan because, my family, it passed on, the recipe passed on from my grandmom to my mom and to me. And back then, in the old generation, they didn't have all the clean ingredients. And I want to feed my own family great taste and great food, but it's good and healthy. A lot of people, they make food and they don't want to give to their own family. But I want to feed all my family with all my sauce, and I have no worry. And I want to ensure to all the audience or customer out there, if you buy 24 vegan product, you have a peace of mind to feed your own parents and your own children.
Yeah, it's crazy that you have pretty much like, if you look at her sauces, she has like all the certifications. How difficult is it to do that, and like why do you choose to go that route? Because a lot of companies actually don't do that.
Exactly. It's not only that it's difficult, it takes about 2 years to begin with, and they're super expensive, but I want the consumer to have peace of mind and know what are they getting, because a lot of company out there, they just write whatever they want on the label, but they're not actually true. So I want to go, even though more expensive and an extra mile, but I want you guys to feel safe eating 24 vegan product.
I found Kim and 24 Vegan through the fish sauce, but they have so many other products. Can you tell me what your favorite, most excited about product is this year for you?
To be honest with you, everyone know of 24 vegan fish sauce already, but I think the product that I'm really proud of is the chili oil. Chili oil is actually a recipe passed on 3 generations. It's a family recipe. And with this chili oil, it's mild. It's not even spicy, but it's savory. So you can actually put in your fried rice, fried noodle, like chow mein, or stir-fried vegetable. You can even add in your soup, your pasta, your bread, whatever you want. It's more flavorful. And in here, I have organic lemongrass. And you know, lemongrass, it boosts up your immunity and also lower your blood pressure. So it's really great for you. So not only that it tastes great, but it's good for your health.
I love that. The lemongrass I use, this chili oil in particular, I use in so much of my stir fry.
Vietnamese noodle, we have bún bò Huế. You can add in here. It's super good, guys. And I believe that Brian has a recipe for bún bò Huế. So if you watch Brian bún bò Huế recipe, don't forget to get chili oil from 24 Vegan.
That's right, guys. You heard it first from Kim. Kim, if you had one piece of advice for up-and-coming food brands, like new food brands, what would you advise them? What would you tell them to succeed?
I would advise for upcoming food brand. I know it's very hard to start something fresh. It's not easy, but believe in yourself. You will be someone someday. Just like me right now, I start from nothing. I'm still nothing, but I believe if you have a good product and if you have a good heart, good love, people will believe in you and believe in your product.
That means the world. Thank you so much for your time today, Kim. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, guys, that is it for day 2. That's actually it for all of it because I'm tired. My feet are tired. I don't know if I could do a day 3, but it was amazing. I saw a lot of great brands. I commemorate all these brands that are just doing big things. And anyways, I hope you guys found this video helpful. Maybe you guys can come see us next year at Expo West. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Take care. See you on the next one.
Open up my eager eyes, I'm Mr. Brightside.
Don't push me because I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Ha 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 ha. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes Brian wonder why he keeps from going under. Ha 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 ha.
I'm tasting a lot of cumin.